Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News starts now.
The first night of Hanukkah filled with donuts, dreidels, and family. We'll have details on how Bakersfield's Jewish community and others celebrated the annual Light Up the Night event. And you might see an increase in law enforcement around town this week. We'll tell you how the CHP is helping to keep motorists off the naughty list. And the Condors headed back home following a weekend in Colorado, the highs and lows of Sunday's matchup. Anna, good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in to 23 ABC News at 6 a.m. I'm Mike Hart. Let's bring in Alex Bell sitting in for Elena Rusk this morning. Take a look at what we can expect outside. Talking light rain, mountain snow, light.
Yes, light rain and mountain snow sticking around at least for today. Hopefully tomorrow will be clearing up just a little bit. But here's a live look at some of the temperatures going on across the county. We have Bakersfield at 51, Arvin at 46, and Fraser Park at 29. But again, we'll continue to see that light rain. So if you guys are heading out the door, give yourself a little extra time. But other than that, traffic is looking pretty clear. Here's a quick look at Bakersfield and then your county view. No major accidents reported, and those passes are looking pretty clear.
All right, Alex, thank you. Members of the community celebrated the start of Hanukkah last night with the annual public menorah lighting at the marketplace in the Southwest. The Light Up the Night event, hosted by Chabad of Bakersfield. Here's a look at the event going on and some of the festivities out there. Celebration incorporating authentic food and treats, live music, and the Dreidel Man.
Just one little flame really takes away the darkness, and that's when we all have the ability to do a little light in our lives, just like the flame in the menorah. And that little light, that little good that you do has the ability to light up the night, just like our menorah lights up the night tonight.
Hanukkah, of course, lasts for 8 days. Each night one candle is lit and added. A second one will be added tonight. During this busy holiday travel season, the CHP will be out in its maximum enforcement effort beginning this week. This year's Christmas enforcement starts tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Christmas Eve runs through midnight Christmas Day. During that time, all available officers will be out on the road assisting drivers who need help, maybe getting to that final destination. According to CHP, at least 16 people were killed and nearly 350 others injured in crashes involving impaired drivers throughout the holiday enforcement period last year. For those who use public transportation, Golden Empire Transit has released its bus schedules for the holiday season. Get Bus will not operate on Christmas Day, and their administrative offices will be closed. But on New Year's Eve, Get Bus will provide free service from 6 to 11 p.m. Buses will operate on a holiday schedule on New Year's Day. Riders can still take advantage of free rides for the rest of the month of December. For more information, go to our website, turnto23.com. A local charity is bringing some holiday cheer to kids. The Catholic Charities of Bakersfield are hosting their Christmas for Kids event today. It gives to families in need the chance to experience the holidays with some hot chocolate, some fun activities for kids, even a toy distribution. Now, all families participating have been registered already for this event. More than 100 kids will receive some holiday gifts. Catholic Charities is a local organization serving families food and toys for the holidays. The event takes place at 825 Chester Avenue from 10 a.m. until noon. You can still check out the annual Holiday Lights Show at the California Living Museum. It's the 17th year that Calm has really been decked out. One of the top 10 light shows in the western U.S. The lights will be on display every night from 5:30 to 9 o'clock until January 4th, but they'll go dark, of course, on Christmas Day. Just a couple of days till Christmas, less than two. Some of you are already spending most of your day cooking up that special holiday meal, and you might be wondering what to do with that leftover oil, maybe the cooking grease. Well, obviously don't throw it down your drain and don't throw it in the trash. There's a collection event going on throughout this month where you can get rid of it safely. People are encouraged to put any leftover oil or grease from cooking into a sealed container, take it to the Bakersfield Wastewater Treatment Plant. It's located on McCutcheon Road off Ash in the Southwest. Workers will accept your used grease and dispose of it safely. City officials are partnering up with North of the River to offer a second drop-off location at the NOR Sanitation District's main office on Universe Avenue off North Chester. The collection runs this week, ending Friday, January 10th. In sports, the Bakersfield Condors need Santa to bring them some gifts this week. At the top of the list, consistency. The guys reaching the Christmas holiday tied with San Diego for 5th in the Pacific Division, looking to turn things around this Saturday when they host Fortnite. Condors trying to get a split Sunday, trailing 1-0. Keegan Lowe on the follow-up gets his own rebound, puts it home. We're tied at 1. Later, trailing 2-1. Condors on the power play in front. That's Kyler Yamamoto with the redirect. 7th goal of the season. We're tied at 2. Condors would then take the lead in the second. Jacob Stuckel charging in with a good effort there, stuffs one home, his first of 2 goals, but the Eagles got 3 goals in 24 seconds late in the third and put this game on ice. Colorado wins 7-5. Goalie Shane Starrett left the game early, wincing in pain. We don't know much more than that, but that is not a good sign. Believe it or not, the Raiders are still alive in the postseason race. Yes, as hard as it is to believe, Oakland has an outside shot to still sneak in the playoffs. The Raiders held off the Chargers Sunday, winning 24-17. They're now 7-8 on the season. But they needed Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and Cleveland all to lose this weekend, and they did. Derek Carr throwing for 292 yards. Hunter Renfrow on this bomb. He also ran for a score. So this week the Raiders have to beat Denver. Denver's struggling, but they're in Denver. Plus, the Texans have to beat the Titans. That will happen. The Colts have to beat Jacksonville. That could happen. And the #1 Ravens have to take down Pittsburgh. Now, chances are Baltimore is going to be resting a lot of their A players. So if you're thinking, what are the odds? This is a nod to the future Vegas Raiders of them pulling this whole thing off. 20-1? 50-1? I don't know, 20. Christmas Day is a time for families to come together. If you have some basketball fans in the house, turn on the TV Christmas Day. 23 ABC broadcasting 3 games on Christmas Day. First, we've got the Bucks 76ers. There you go. Milwaukee, one of the best teams in the league. Then it'll be Golden State taking on Houston. Then Clippers, Lakers at 4:30. All right, the travel holiday. 6 million people expected to travel through the Christmas and New Year's holidays. So pack that patience. Today's going to be one of the busiest days at the airport. I know we've been saying this a lot. Yesterday and today have been dubbed what they call super peak days. According to airport officials, you need to prepare for not only congested terminals, but congested parking lots, lots of traffic on the road, and a lot of foot traffic in the terminal. The airport, LAX, has launched LAX IT shuttles. Now, you have to take that LAX shuttle, or LAX IT shuttle, if you want to call it that, to a specific lot in order to get your ride share, because Uber and Lyft can't pick you up at the terminal anymore. LAX has already experienced some issues, including that massive fire we showed you over the weekend that engulfed 3 passenger buses last night. So it's, not good. Long lines outside and inside the Sacramento airport over the weekend. Passengers not surprised by what they found.
It's frustrating. The line's forever. I've been here for an hour and I haven't even got up there to check my bag yet.
Well, one of the busiest days turned into a nightmare when an AT&T internet outage caused airline staff to have to check everybody in manually. According to AT&T, a car damaged a bundle of fiber optic cables in a crash yesterday. So made for long lines while travelers waited it out.
Everybody's remained pretty calm. Our concessions have been really great. They came out, they brought coffee and water and pastries, and we're giving them out to passengers. I think everybody understands that it's just a really unfortunate timing.
Flights delayed last night were able to get out, and Southwest Airlines, though, was the most impacted. We're told they had to cancel about 10 flights.